Nah, I mean, let's go. Yo, listen, it's so much going on right now. We're gonna dive into some things.
Facts.
Yo, no face. How's the world been to you? You feel me? How you view the world nowadays?
I mean, I've been on my future relation shit lately, man. He been dropping jewels on
Ah, man,
on the guys. You feel me?
not the futurations.
When women say all the men want them, low prices attract a lot of people. You feel me? Like these are type of short little jewels he drop on you real quick. So I be on my future relationship. I be in my corner just chilling,
I
man.
mean,
Like
I don't blame you, bro. The way that society is looking and going, like, listen, everybody's for themselves at the moment.
facts.
We've officially entered the bottom of society.
The bottom. So I'm hearing that, with just a lot of single people, a lot of people just keeping to themselves, especially the fellas, man. I'm hearing that men are valuing peace over pussy. May you,
Yeah,
may you,
what did you think?
I mean,
It's
cause
not like back in the days where men wanted to deal with the headache to chase the pussy. Like, yo, let me do this, let me do that. Like, yeah, she a little annoying. I could deal with that. But at least I get to hit. Nowadays, like, nah, I don't want to deal with none of that annoyingness. I'm
yeah,
good. I don't want to hit because guess what? Today's women's problems is not the same as women's back then. At least women's back then you could tolerate to listen.
facts.
Nowadays, the modern woman, she come and tell you some whole BS. It throw off your whole mood. You be like, yo, I don't even want this.
Yeah, I
But
ain't even get the pussy. I had a chick tell me, yo, would you mind while you stop at Walmart, you give me some diapers, some wipes, and some paper towels. I'm
yeah,
like,
she
first,
got chill.
I'm like, first of all, you didn't even tell me you had a kid. Like, are you serious? Like,
Sheesh.
you want me to bring diapers, bro? Like, I ain't even meet the little nigga yet. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Right.
I don't even want the pussy. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't want the EBT baby. I'm good.
Like, but what a character introduction to the kid. Like, yo, see, and stuff like that. It's like, why deal with the headache? Back then, that the modern dude back then, he would have been like, "Oh, that's it. She just want this. She even asked for no. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna hit. Like, nah, I'm good. Like.
Facts. So, we got my brother. I've been listening to for a little minute now. It's kind of like Kevin Samuels when he talking on the whole relationship shit. He talks to the fellas and let them know when they wrong and whatnot. And I've been really tapping in with what he been saying, and we got like a short video right here that I want y'all to tune in and see. Check it out.
For those of us out there who still want to, stay within our culture, right, our race, do you think that there is a solution to change some of these behaviors? You know what I'm
No,
saying? No.
no. And here's the reason why. They're not mature enough to behave or think like, let's say, a girl that was raised and brought up in Africa, someone who was raised outside of the city, right? That understands responsibility, understands her culture, understands what she's supposed to do as a woman. She'll be ready to marry at, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. The women in the black culture, in the black community in America, even if you got with them at 18, a lot of them are already too far gone. And we know the other thing hasn't worked. What has been the other option that men have been doing since like the 70s? Being stepfathers.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Even animals don't do this. They don't behave this way. You don't see no
Yeah.
bird coming in and knocking off no other bird and saying, "Hey, bruh, I'm about to be with this woman." And
Yeah. So if y'all seen in the video, the brother down below, he basically he want to keep his love within the community, within his race. But Black Guru was like, it's just a bad look. You feel me? What's going on in our society, in our community? That like, it's no way around it. Unless she from Africa somewhere, a different foreign country, and she not Americanized.
That part.
That's the only way it's gonna work. But otherwise, if you dealing with just the normal BW, most likely you're gonna take a fall. So what's your take on that?
I don't want to agree with that.
I mean,
I don't agree with that.
at this point, it's more than a theory. At this point, it's more than a theory. Like, it's been tried, tested, retried. Like he said, motherfuckers then fell into the role of being a stepfather role. You feel me? Now I got responsibility of dealing with something that holds no value to me as a man. What are these stepkids gonna do for me as a man, bro? They gonna get older? You think they gonna worry about Joe when he get older and they all living their life? Nah, that was just the stepfather. He ain't really. But meanwhile, Joe over here making sure the bills getting paid, making sure food in the house, making sure clothes on their back. But what Joe get? Some pussy? A plate of food that he paid for? Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, nobody wants to be a stepfather.
And it's bad that I gotta sit up here and I'm not looking to bash. I'm not, but it is what it is. Like, the proof is there. You know, it's not like how we was when we was growing up and we see the mom and pops and aunts and uncles. You know, they staying together, the family together. Like, it's different now. Like, these girls, they got a whole different mindset. It's
So don't get me wrong. Black women are amazing. They're beautiful. They're the best women on the planet. You know, if it was up to me, I would always have a black woman in my life. You feel me? Now, when I say a black woman, that don't mean just the American black woman. There's black women all over the world.
True.
Just like there's black men all over the world. Black
True.
women don't have to deal with just American black men. You could get a black man from any other country in the world. You know? Not every black woman fit into the stigma and the propaganda, you know? But it's just the ones that do perpetuate that stereotype. They're the ones that get blasted and shown in the media. They're the loud ones out in public doing
True.
ratchet things. The regular ones, they quiet, minding their business, going about it, you know? So
there's definitely still a couple beautiful ones that still left. And, you know, and for you to be beautiful, your mind gotta be at the right level as well. If you thinking and talking and conducting yourself in a certain manner, it's ugly, you know. It's disgusting, you know. So, like, just carry yourself, and then, like you said, it's just not talking about black women. It's just
but still, nobody wants to be a stepfather. You feel me? The single parentness in the community is atrocious. You feel me? Let's not overlook that. It's atrocious right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just in our community, because we can't relate to what other communities do. We gotta chill out. You feel me? If both parties do not want this child, please don't bring it into the world. Because let's look at the statistics. They say that single mother households, the kids that come from there, are worse off than single fathers households. You feel me? Single father households is probably the same with the same father and mother in the household versus just the mother in the household. Come on now. And a lot of the single mother households, kids end up liabilities. Come on now. I know plenty of my friends who just had their mother. They fucked up in the game right now. They have no sense of direction. They don't really know what to do right now. Versus the few people I do know who have their pops, they somewhat better off in life. You feel me? Not everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that a stern father figure can deter the average person from making crazy life choices versus the average mother. Your mom is emotional. She wants to cater to you.
And now going into having a black father in the household. Now, to think about a lot of these females out here, they don't know, they haven't been raised on how to be a wife. They haven't been raised to be a woman or be how to cater to their men. They've been raised by or what they see on TV. They've been raised by what they see in social media. So that has a lot to what they got going on as far as how they carry themselves or what they look forward to or what they expect out of a man. And then when you're dealing with the harsh reality and in their mind, they looking at social media. So they're like, oh yeah, I want a man with 6 figures. But in reality, the average man makes about 40, 50 grand a year. You feel me? Like the average man. So it's like when you're looking at the ballpark and then you're looking at some of these ladies what do they have to offer to a man? You feel me? Even a man that making 40, 50,000, what do you have to offer to even help this man to get up to maybe 100,000? But let alone get to the man that got 100,000 or plus some. How you gonna help that man? How you just gonna drain that man's account? That's all you want to do. You just want to drain that man's account. You're not looking to help build up this man's equity. You're not looking to invest in stocks for this man, open businesses, and do some side work for your man. You're looking to drain this man's pocket. And it's like these are the type of females you gotta deal with, and that's just all. You feel me? And it's just like it's at a point where they don't even see it. And I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, they don't even recognize the type of lifestyle that they live, the lifestyle that they seek.
I mean, how can they? They have things like Disney perpetuating the Disney princess lifestyle.
But it's not real life.
Yeah, but
it's not real
they don't
life.
live in real life. And why should, like, for like, okay, we're men, all right? For the life of the average woman, we will never know that.
Mhm.
She gets harassed by so many different weirdos. It's like the way they view men is a whole totally different way than we think that they view us. You feel me? Like, they go through so much more. How can they sit there and feel bad for a man? How can they care? You feel me? When they own personal life experience isn't the best. How can they have sympathy when they've been through so much? Not saying that all women go through that, but all women go through some degree of harassment from these creepy men in society.
That's true.
You feel me? So it's like, as much as us men, we don't want to deal with that, that's not all women. And that's like the thirsty guys in society that deal with that. Because any clear-headed man will see, oh, this is what she's on. Okay, I'm not about to deal with that. I'm not about to waste my time. But the thirsty guy, like you said, he getting the groceries, the whatever, he gonna be the stepfather. He gonna do whatever it takes to hit.
But you know also what the problem is, even with the guy that's like not thirsty, but the guy that's just like calm and collective, and he about his business, you know, and he stand on his business. He stand on structure. When a lady runs into that shit frightens her. You feel me? Because she hasn't dealt with that type of shit. So it's like for her to want to listen to a man be like, oh yeah, what time? Like, why you going out so late? Or what time you gonna be home? Or apply that pressure or that structure to her. She don't want that. You feel me? Or all of a sudden she don't want that. He could have lots of money and all that stuff. You feel me?
Oh shit, she don't want the accountability.
Yeah, that accountability, and that's when it becomes a problem. And then it'd be like, what do you want? Like,
no, she want to do whatever she want without no consequences whatsoever.
and it's
She
like,
don't want to have to work hard. She wants someone to just give her money like a princess. They want the princess treatment.
So coming down to the question I initially asked in the beginning, are men valuing peace over pussy? And
Yeah.
it's looking like, you know, it's a quite fair share of men that's just.
Like, Alex, I'll take peace for 800. You feel me?
And then you got men. We at a age where it's just like, you know, like y'all a lot of females too. You feel me? Y'all gonna give it up. So it's like those the type of females that men are tending to start to look for. You feel me? Somebody that's like, we hold no type of titles with each other. You feel me? Ain't no commitments, nothing. This shit could be a good vibe that's what they call it. A vibe. You feel me? That's what motherfuckers is looking for. A vibe. A vibe.
I'm just trying to vibe for the day.
Yeah.
For the week.
Yeah,
for
vibe,
the month.
Yeah, vibe could last for a day. You know what I mean? Shit could last for an hour.
45 days.
But that's what people going for. I mean, you ask me, that's what I look for. I'm not even looking to go on a date, really. You feel me? I'm looking to just, we could just talk, vibe out, whatever, and keep it real cool. You feel me? Keep it real cordial. You feel me? Because I'm good because I know what comes with that zipper. You feel me? You know what comes with the zipper. Now it's different things that they expect of you. You feel me? So, yeah, that's my take on that question, though. You feel me?
Yeah, man. You know, just don't chase.
Yeah. Don't chase. Replace.
You know, work on yourself first.
Yeah, facts.
Because natural raw attraction is not stopping nobody. That's why people cheat, because they're human.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, talking about nature and people and being human, we got the biggest Uzi Vert ever, Dave Blunts. You know. And my thing is, did we forget? Did we forget what happened to Big Pun? Did we forget what happened to him?
Did we?
Who is Dave Blunt's management? Who's the team around him? Who's the people around him on a daily? Why y'all don't got this man in the gym eating good, eating healthy meals, not that bullshit, not fucking Chick-fil-A. Like, act like, yo, no, it's like, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. He's very talented. Did y'all see this performance on the stage? Where even Snoop Dogg was like, yo, put down the fork, the spoon, the chicken leg. Come on now.
He's like, yo, Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Come on. And it's just like, you might think people coming at you, but it's like, yo, homie, you need to lose some weight, bro.
Right.
Like,
we genuinely care about you as the community, man. Like, come on.
even Fat Joe lost some weight.
Like, now he's just Joe. Like, come on now. Like, but no, go see what happened to Big Pun. He was the original My 600 Pound Life.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Speaking of like that, like Dave Buns get another 100 pounds. They gonna have his own episode on there. Speaking of My 600 Pound Life, let's show. I got a couple of examples of people being big bags. You feel me? Like, bro, right here can't even. This is daily exercise. The walk to the porch, and then he waits till the ice cream man come. Like, this is against nature.
All right.
These is abominations.
3 sodas.
They go against everything that nature stands for. Cause there's no way in hell you was able to accumulate
See,
that many calories and resources at one time.
this why foreigners be calling motherfuckers big backs. Like, Americans is just straight up
Plain nutty buddy.
Big bags.
big back.
All right. Give me a minute.
Like, it's okay,
Ice cream
man.
is one of my favorites.
All righty. Make sure you order right now.
It's not acceptable. It's just not. You know,
So
and
that's how I
listen.
start my
Man look like
breakfast.
he may be in his
With the ice
30s,
cream.
maybe
Look,
20.
that's Dave Buns before
And
the
it starts to
fame.
make my day get
Like, he in
better
his
at that
30s.
point.
The man that just came and brought
But
him
the
I
ice
look like he was
cream and
maybe
the snacks
twice his
are
age,
just
you
the
feel
start.
me, in good condition.
It's
That's
like,
his number
I
one
get hungry
customer.
as I
It's
eat
like,
How much you
it.
think that bag of
I
snacks
need
was?
something bigger.
my thing is, I don't think he even gonna make
So
it.
what I
to
like to get for my
anywhere,
first
man,
meal is pizza.
with
Usually,
that man's age, you feel me? Because it's like,
I
look
like
at
pizza
that,
a
bro.
lot,
Like,
and I eat a
That
lot of
makes my
pizza.
stomach hurt looking at all of that.
So I order that, and I save some of the snacks for later.
Like, it's okay. It's okay. Y'all could put it down. Go fast or something. You're not really hungry. You really just addicted to the chemicals in the food. You're addicted. Okay? Just stop.
this man, yeah, a lot of these guys like this, or people like this, they just be running away from stuff. Like, you feel me? Like, damn, like,
Then you get the whole thing of pizza.
boy, like, whole pie, man. Like, that's just horrible. Like, for situations like that, like, that's all choices, decisions, you know, like, if a motherfucker want to eat, like, what are you going to tell them? Like, it's just, it's even like the people that's homeless. Like, motherfucker don't want to work and get a job, or he don't want to pay bills. Like, it comes down to decisions. Like, we all as people got decisions to make, and a lot of them are wrong. You feel me? Like, a lot of them.
Because we're slaves to our emotions, to how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We feel like we're hungry. Sometimes that could be parasites in your body. Sometimes you just addicted to the chemicals. You know? Just like the homelessness. Like, damn, it was nothing you could have done in your power to not go homeless. There was no extra habit you could have
You know what
stopped.
the bullshit is? Like,
Mm.
this society nowadays is so soft. You feel me? Like, so soft on just like everything. You know, you drop a nail and it's just like, oh, like, you
Oh
feel
my
me?
God.
So I seen a slogan saying like, like homeless is not a choice. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yes,
it's
it is.
definitely a fucking
You
choice.
chose that life.
You chose that. Like, if we not talking about just one choice, you talking about we gotta go back. We gotta go back a little bit. You feel me? Wherever it started from, and look at all the choices that led up to that shit. You feel me? Led up to homeless. You don't just become homeless like, yeah, bro, I'm good. I quit my job. I'm about to. Nah, that shit is a process. You feel me?
Like you got transition into homelessness.
So like, you becoming homeless, that's a choice. You decided, you know what? I give up. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm out here. You feel me? Like, I don't want a house. I don't want to listen to nobody. Whatever. You feel me? That shit is not a choice. Like, come on. That's a fucking choice. That's a fucking choice.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a choice. I don't care what nobody's saying. The land of America, the land of the free,
yeah.
and you telling me
Come
you
on.
can't get it? It's foreigners coming over here with nothing,
Nothing.
getting to it, selling stuff on the side of the road, and you telling me you too good, you too cool, you too lazy to get up there and go and do that? Well, then you deserve to be homeless.
Yeah.
You deserve the bullshit that happens. Because here in America, you could make things happen. You could make it happen if you really want it to happen, but we got too much freedom. We got too much choices, too much options.
And
That's what slows us down.
the fire video that you showed me earlier with the guy saying, with the homeless people, start giving them fake money. You feel me? And with that being, you give them fake money, they get arrested. Now, when they get arrested, they got a place to a roof over their head. They got room and board. You feel me? With a meal. You feel me? They're not gonna freeze or in wintertime. Then when we on our way to work or we go to the store, we don't got panhandlers out there asking us for money. So it's a win-win situation. You feel me?
Yeah, that part.
So I'm considering doing that. You know, I'm considering giving the homeless counterfeit money. You know,
Yeah,
like,
every time you see a homeless guy, give him a fake $10 bill.
so wherever he go cash that, he get arrested. Now he off the streets and getting to a rehabilitation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Situation. You feel me?
You
So
go to rehab for that.
So, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of, with some other news, man. So, you know, New York's lovely governor, Kathy Hochul,
She's amazing.
she's looking to drop a plan on the people. If y'all
A
haven't,
care package?
if y'all haven't heard, you know, I'm pretty sure all New Yorkers probably heard this already, but she's looking to get $300 to $500 checks out to people making less than $150,000 a year,
Word?
and the 500 is for families making less than $500,000 a year. So
Wow.
they're looking to send that check over, and she's saying that this check is going to be basically the inflation of tax. It's a surplus, and with that, she's going to be giving it to the people. You feel me?
Wow.
But I heard that this surplus of tax doesn't even exist. At least not yet. You feel me? So, with her surplus tax situation, what she's saying is this is basically a forecast of how much the people are going to spend next year. You feel me?
Wow.
How much taxes is going to be accumulated next year, which could never happen. You know what I mean? So, like, or it could be a lot less than what people are spending.
I mean, they've been going crazy with the new traffic laws and cameras, and you know how much revenue New York has generated just through automobile tickets and license suspensions and everything to do with cars.
Now, looking at with just everything since, you know, Donald Trump's been elected again, the money with stocks, crypto, that shit is volatile right now. You feel me? So a lot of state officials feel like this is a risk, you know, basing expectations on future spending for the year of 2025. And you're going to just give the people the money off of those expectations. It's a risk because anything can happen. As you see, shit is up and down with the money, so in the numbers and whatnot. So We gonna see. But like, hey, I don't care. Whatever. Send that 300. I'm about to invest that shit in the crypto, some dividend accounts.
Yeah, that part.
You feel me? And speaking of dividend accounts, man, you haven't seen me and Shoot. You know, motherfuckers been out here trying to get this cat. Not trying. Fuck the word trying. We gonna get that out the vocabulary. We've been out here getting this cash flow, bringing that cash flow in for them cryptos, for these dividend stocks. And yeah, we've been doing our homework, heavy homework. So y'all wondering if y'all didn't see an episode for a while. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why we full-time investors and we out here trying to get this cash flow. I keep saying trying. What the fuck? But yeah, we begin to this cash flow. And
I just want to tell y'all, do y'all research. Don't be scared. Because everybody be like, oh, it's a scam, it's a scam. I'm not a financial advisor. All I could do is tell you do your research. But guess what? Scam is just secure cash at any means. So everything's a scam. Your job's a scam. You think you're going to work there for 30 years is going to give you enough money to retire comfortably? No, you're being taxed to death.
Yeah.
Versus if you start a business corporation, the same amount of money you would have made as an employee, you can make as a business and get part of that deducted off and get that back from the government. Because guess what? The government pays businesses to do things they cannot do. And one of the things is job creation.
True.
If the government could create jobs for everybody would work for the government. Why do you think government jobs is such a crazy process to go through? I know, because I had an interview for earlier this year. It was like a month-long process just to get in before I would even get paid. And even after the first check is still another 2 weeks. So they really want you to wait 6, 7, 8 weeks before you get your first paycheck from the government. Everyone can't work for the government. So what's the incentive? They pay businesses to employ the population to give them money to help the economy, to help fund the economy. Where's people getting money to spend stuff if they don't go work a job or do something that's producing money?
Word.
That's it. Do your research. And then when it comes to the investing, why not set yourself up for the future? We're such short-term, instant gratification thinkers in this generation. We're not thinking about 20, 30, 40 years from now. Why is that not on our minds?
Facts.
We don't live forever. How many cases or people we know that have died too young? Why are we not opening up cash life policies so when we pass away, it go into the trust? You feel me? Then a part of that goes into investments. Or you part of that go to the third generation or whatever. You know, do your research, man. It's a lot.
And for all my people out there that's optimistic or pretty much or scared or not looking to risk any money, I'm gonna tell you about there's over 20 different stocks right now that's under $10. You feel me? Under $10 that's paying cents on the dollar monthly. And I'm talking about under $10 paying cents on the dollar every month, sending you a dividend. And with that dividend, you reinvest it into the same stock. If not, if you want to move into a different stock, that works as well. But either way, reinvest that back into the dividends and watch that money just keep doing that over and over. And it turns into eventually that money glitch. And that's what a lot of these people are doing. A lot of these rich people that you say, oh yeah, and you know the term that they always use, yeah, don't work for the money, let the money work for you. Yeah, that's what they are talking about. Get tapped into a lot of these companies. Get your ownership. Get into this monopoly business. Don't, like, people be caught up with all the nonsense. Tap in, bro. Like, and I know around this time it's holiday season. Everybody want to get gifts for everybody. That shit is overrated. I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it right here, clear for everybody. That shit is overrated. Every fucking year we got to do this shit. Every year, bro. Same decorations. Same fucking music, bro. At least take some of that money and invest for yourself. It's the end of the fucking year. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's the end of the year. If you setting New Year's resolutions, how you gonna go into the New Year's into debt? Because think about it. We just had to pay rent. Now you got all this Christmas and all this nonsense. and then we got next time we got to pay rent. Now you want to start off the year looking fresh, right? You don't want to just be at fresh zero. You want to start ahead. You want to start ahead of the curve. You want to get ahead of the curve. You don't want to be always, oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little. No. Don't be out there spending hundreds of dollars on gifts that people gonna use for the next 6 months and
being a consumer.
and then just be that's it. That's it. You can't get nothing back from that. Nothing. At least put some money into the companies that you buying from. You feel me? Like put some money into that. You feel me? Into these stocks. It don't gotta be dividends. Do what you gotta
At
do.
least it's a chance of you getting a return versus you go spend the money, you getting 100% no return.
Facts.
Oh, we are not getting none of it back. Even as a refund, some of these companies make you do the most. They want to charge you a return fee if you try to return the product or something, So
And to go more into the holiday, whatnot. Be mindful of these holidays. These holidays are meant for you to spend. Be a consumer. Be mindful. Be mindful of what you spending and what you putting your energy into it. A lot of these holidays, you don't know where this shit came from. This shit from years ago. A lot of this shit got demonic bullshit behind it. A lot of this shit got unnecessary sacrifices that have been dealt with over these holidays. You feel me? Like, it's different histories and we just, no. Know your facts. Research all that. Tap in. But yeah, we seeing some more bullshit in the world. I keep saying that this world is getting so soft.
bottom of society.
So we got a mayor, the mayor of Ontario in Canada. He had his bank account seized. You know why he had his bank account seized? Because he failed to celebrate Pride Month. He failed to celebrate Pride Month. All right, I get it. He's
That's crazy.
He's an official for the country and whatnot, and he's supposed to have some type of upstanding and respect. But to be fined and have your account seized,
That's extreme.
He didn't want to pay the $5,000 fine that they wanted. And I agree with him. Like, why? Why do I have to pay a fine for not wanting to celebrate something that's for some people that live a certain lifestyle? Everybody don't live that lifestyle. So why should I have to want to live that lifestyle? Just like with all these holidays. If I feel a certain way about this, don't look at me like I'm the fucking weirdo here. You feel me? Maybe you the fucking weirdo. You feel me? Like,
facts.
So like,
it just seemed like they just trying to impose the culture on him.
Yeah,
at
so
this
it's like,
point. You don't want to celebrate.
And it's like I have no problem with who lay down with who. You feel me? That's your lifestyle. I don't care about none of that. We could be cool, all that. I don't care about none of that lifestyle. But don't try to force it onto people and try to make people celebrate in harmony for the lifestyle that you live. It's not fair. It's not fair. That's like
making a Christian celebrate Buddhism or Muslim traditions. They don't celebrate that. Respect their religion.
Yeah. So respect people's rights and their boundaries. You feel me? You seeing in New Jersey, man.
Not Jersey.
So Jersey, they had some drones or UFOs flying around in pretty much in a no-fly zone, and in the video and whatnot, they had shit in the air, and it's like we starting to, not even starting. I ain't even gonna say starting. We've been seeing shit in the air, and it's like they continue to sweep this shit under the rug, like, oop, yeah, nobody's gonna pay attention to that. No, motherfucker, like, this shit is getting out of control. Then you look at all these different, if you go look at any of these streaming or movie platforms, Netflix, any of these shits, they all got like some alien category or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, that part.
they all got some alien category. Like, why, bro? Like,
They conditioning us for what's to happen. So when they finally drop the news, we won't be surprised.
And
Like,
you-
well, I'm not surprised.
exactly. And then you go and any of these shits, they got documentaries of files they found from the government been hiding and all that, and it's just like they put it right there in your face. You feel me? But it's like I feel like it's hard to you want to go on with your life. You feel me? And live your life the way you do. But it's kind of like crazy when you think about like what the fuck is out there. Like you think about the Earth, and we so small in this space where it's like shit is out there, bro. And you didn't hear the history, the stories. Shit got and the hieroglyphics and all that shit from back in the days and how they visited. Like that shit sound real, bro. Like you feel me? Like
I mean, we just a giant experiment.
Cause think about it. They said that when they signed the Declaration of Independence, them niggas didn't know dinosaurs exist in the past during that time period. Like them niggas didn't know there was fucking dinosaurs in the past in BC and none of that. They didn't have the knowledge to know that. So like think about maybe 100 years from now, maybe 50 years the way shit is looking now. Shit is moving and so maybe 50 years you think
there'd be some alien race that pop out and we gotta live side by side with them and they slowly get introduced to society and you know
like the next 20 years about to be some real scary shit with the whole AI robots shit flying in the sky like more frequently like in this century, you know, like since this century right here, we've been seeing a lot of shit flying in the air, and it's like,
I mean, how many future dystopian movies do we have to watch where people is fucked up in the game? They're at the bottom of society, or you at the top of society. You feel me? That middle class is gone because, like you said, robots, AI take over. Businesses are using the robots and AI. What are the government paying the businesses to do? To employ the people. So if the businesses no longer employing the people, the government no longer have incentive to give the extra money to the businesses. So if the regular person don't have a job or income to make money, how do the economy move? It doesn't. You'll get X'd out. You get priced out. There's no need for you. You didn't start a business and get AI employees. What are you about to do? Keep working? The job will not save you. You feel me? In the long run, you're going to be cooked if you don't start something. Now, everybody tries to run away and avoid this and take the easy way out. Yeah, you're going to take the easy way right to hell. You're going to be cooked. You got to do the hard things now while it's still time, while Google is still accessible. Because, like you said, in 20 years, they might shut Google down. It might be hard. You might have to hack a system to get to the free net, main net, and do some research. Because they might try to scrub certain things from history for the next generation. You don't know.
Yeah, get your assets up. You feel me? That's a must. Definitely get your assets up. Get your knowledge up on how to do things on your own. You feel me? Like grow a garden. You feel me? Grow your own fruits and vegetables. Be able to learn how to build with wood and craft.
And learn how to fast because you may not always have food.
Facts. learn these things. These are key things, and I think humans we've come so far as like technology, you know, to a point where we rely so much on the technology. So a lot of things, it's a lot of people that's like they don't know how to change a fucking tire. You feel me? Like it's simple things like they don't know how to change a tire. If you go back like in the 1950s, women were changing their own tires. They had a whole manual kit on how to change the tire because that was a thing you had to do. Like if your wheel went flat, you had to change the tire. Just like if the fucking light bulb went out, it's a simple task. You had to change the light bulb. You feel me?
Especially when all the men was at war. And
Yeah,
that
so
stuff,
it's like,
they had to learn
yeah,
things
these
like
are
that.
simple things. Now, a traditional guy can't fucking change a tire. You know, you gotta go to AutoZone or Pep Boys or whatnot to change his tire. It's fucking horrible.
And then they tax him an arm and a leg and a toe.
So as society, just as humans, you know, yes, I could say mind-wise, we've come far, but I feel like a lot of the tangible things, we're declining.
I mean, the convenience society has risen.
Like there's a huge decline. Like you said earlier, there's a huge decline. You feel me? Where it's like, it's decline with the relationships. It's the decline with the quality of people. You feel me? Like there's a decline of the quality of women, and there's a decline of quality of men. There's men out here that don't have the qualities of men from 50 years ago. They're not willing to learn certain things because why? They don't have to. They don't have to. You feel me? But it's certain things that, as a man, as a woman, that you have under your tool belt, as a person, where it's like, yo, if this shit go berserk, you know what? I'm gonna be alright, and it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that's not gonna be alright
At all. They're going to be fucked up in the game.
Motherfucker never grew a tomato, you feel me, or never do certain things that you always
Especially
rely.
with the growing food part. You know what I mean? People, I be trying to tell them, yo, you can go to Lowe's, buy some dirt, buy some pots, some plant pots, and start growing stuff in the house. They're like, but I live in an apartment, and I don't know. You could grow shit in an apartment. They called house plants for a reason. What are you talking about? You just want another excuse not to do it. And it's things like that. Other people in other places and stuff like that, they're not taking no excuses. They're going to grow stuff like that.
Facts.
My granny living in the projects in the city. She got plants in the house for years.
Facts.
Since I was a kid. There was no excuse.
Facts.
There's always a house plant or 3 or
Word.
4.
Word.
Had me watering the plant. Yo, go water the plants. Woo, woo, woo. I grew up with that.
Word.
Right now we got house plants. What are you talking about?
Word.
Got the mints booming. There's no excuse for you not to know these simple things, but we just got so comfortable in society. Like, why do I have to do extra work? Why do I have to work harder? I need everything given to me. And like the princess treatment, everybody wants to be catered to. Nobody wants to go out there and be a hunter and a gatherer and go out there. You know?
And you know what gets in the way a lot with people? People want shit to be cool. People want shit to be fun. People want shit to be able to stand out and be acknowledged by their peers and other ones. And that's the fucking problem. Like, no one fucking cares. Like, honestly, like, no one cares. Like, maybe for the moment, it might be that's cool, but in reality, no one cares that you spent $1,000 on boots. You feel me? Like, no one cares. I promise you, like, no one cares. And if you're around people who only accept you if you do have those type of things, and you causing yourself debt and trying to keep up with the Joneses and whatnot, like, it's like those people not for you. Like, if you don't understand that, like wake up. You feel me? Like, wake up. And with everything that we talking about, it's not about being woke or none of that hypocrite, whatever the shit that they want to put a name on. Like, I feel like anything that we come up with that's natural to us, they want to put a name and drag that shit. And by the time that shit get to Earl and fucking Pete in them, that shit is something else. You feel me? Like, with the whole Black Lives Matter, like, that shit started out natural for something right, and then by the time it got to fucking Heather and Sarah, that shit is something else. That shit is a money grab. You feel me? That shit ain't for black people. So, like, it's a lot of things that is bullshit. You feel me? And y'all keep running with that shit and thinking it's cool. Hey.
I'm like, the thing is like, especially with financial literacy, we look at it like it's some rocket science. But guess what? They learning it when they in middle school, elementary school at 10 years old. So by the time they're 20, they understand basic investing. They know how to put a together a product or service and sell it and scale it to make some money. That's not an issue. Money is not a problem because they understand how money works. We don't. Why is the only thing we use money for is to just buy things and be a consumer? Yes, I
Right.
understand. But with that being said, let's move forward and learn before it's too late.
Right.
Go look up Dr. Claude Anderson. He said by the time 2015 hit, African Americans is going to be locked into a bottom of the society, lower class citizenship forever because we don't have the economic nothing. We don't have nothing that make a community. We don't have our own banks.
Facts.
We don't have our own real businesses and industry, not just the barbershop.
Facts.
You feel me? Not just the hair stores. Like things that's like actually moving. We need steel businesses, lumber businesses.
Facts.
You know? Like, but we don't have the infrastructure industry, so we're gonna be cooked, and we're not broke. We have money.
Yeah, we got the
just
most.
spend it.
Yeah, we spend the most.
We have a $1.5 trillion dollar buying power. How many more years we gonna keep spending that, and it keep going up too? We keep getting more money to spend it. So imagine if we invested just a portion of that. We use a portion of that to invest in ourselves and buy properties and actually own the neighborhood. And that's the crazy part. It's one thing if we was doing gang banging for blocks and property we actually owned for generations, blood, sweat, and tears, we protecting ours. But we don't even be owning the freaking blocks and stuff we be killing each other on. So it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you dying for free.
Facts. And I feel like, a lot of people, they stuck with that secondhand syndrome, If you like a regular person that ain't got the silver spoon like most people, and you grew up with that lifestyle where it's like, there's some days where, you feel me, it wasn't too much on your plate, and you feel me, like, when you get to that age, it's like, you feel like you only want the best, you feel me, and you only want to buy the best and the name brands, and you want to be able to stick out. Like, nah, like, ain't all about that. Like, it's about the real pure shit, like the shit that really gets you through life, and like, ain't about getting the acknowledgement for your lifestyle of what you wear and shit. It's the lifestyle that you really live. You feel me? Like, so
Sustainability.
For
You
real.
feel me? It's crazy we call each other broke because we don't got money to dispose and go put in the waste and,
Yeah.
F it up. Oh, you broke. You don't got money for this. You right.
exactly.
I don't have money for that. That
Facts.
$500 you spent on a belt or some boots or some shoes, some Jordans,
Facts.
you could buy some Nike stock with them Jordans. Guess what? Nike give you a dividend every month, like No Face was talking about. Are you buying $300 Jordans for what?
Facts.
For what? And that's the problem, And until we see that as the problem, it's just gonna keep, we're gonna keep doing it.
And then it's a time and place for everything. Ain't no problem if you spending $300 on a pair of Jordans, but if it's at the right place, right time. Now, a lot of us don't have the financial literacy or the knowledge yourself to even be like, yeah, I'm gonna start a business or be able to start up some way a corporation where when I'm doing things in my particular lifestyle, this shit is a write-off. So when you go buy those pair of Jordans, you know what? I got an event to be at, a certain place or event or interview or pop-up I gotta be at, and I want to look prestige or whatever. I got a pair of Jordans. Guess what? That's part of your wardrobe. It's write-off. You feel me? So it's a way you could do this shit. You feel me? Like, it's a way you could really do this shit and really finesse the game. You feel me? But you gotta be tapped in all the way. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out because you want to just look fly and get the luxuries and the goods out of the side. You gotta do the hard work too. Like, it's a lot of hard work you gotta do on the back end of this shit. That's why motherfuckers been missing for a little second, because it's a lot of back end shit we gotta do to keep this shit moving. Like, it ain't all about just giving y'all the content. We gotta figure this shit out on our own. Like, that's why we come back here and give y'all these jewels on the Non-Mean Show. Like, what you think we do this shit for, man? Like, been doing this shit for years now. You feel me? And at this point now, Like, yeah, y'all done seen the growth out of No Face Rail. Y'all done seen the growth out of Shoot the Artist. But now it's like, we giving this shit to y'all raw. Like, this is how we really feel. This shit is unscripted. And this is real talk. Know what I mean?
Nah, man.
And, so Monday, December 16th, if y'all watching this, we gonna be at the Handcrafted Comedy. Shout out Bree Morrison. You
Yeah,
feel me?
shout out Brie Morrison.
We
She
gonna
one
be
of the coolest.
one of my favorite comedians out here. You feel me? So we gonna be at the Troy Stacks. I'm gonna have the No Face Bear Bomb. So Bree Morrison, she's gonna be holding an event. The Handcrafted Comedy. So it's gonna be different vendors there. Different people with different creativity and businesses and whatnot, and come through, connect with everybody, tap in. Make sure if you got a beard, make sure you come through, tap in with your boy No Face. I'm gonna be there with my No Face Bear Bomb. I got 4 different scents. You heard peppermint ginger. I got bergamot, cedarwood, and my signature line, Aroma Del Rey. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to popping out. I haven't been out too much since it got cold out this motherfucker, you know.
That part.
But I'm looking forward to tapping in with all the good folks out there in Troy. Look forward to see y'all. Know what I mean?
Nah, man.